welcome back to Messy Vegan Baker. I'm Christina. Today is day 5. We're going to be making a very, I think this is honestly one of the most iconic cookies that you could make because I'm pretty sure they're everywhere. Like if you don't have this cookie, do you have Christmas right? In case you're wondering what it is, or maybe you have some guesses, it is peanut butter blossoms. Woo! Now, I'm using a recipe from Minamalist Baker. I've used this recipe a lot of times, not for peanut butter blossoms, but for regular peanut butter cookie recipe. With this one, you flatten them and then you dunk them in chocolate. So good. So I figured, since I know that this cookie is amazing and it works every time, why not use it for this one and then just do the peanut butter blossom thing instead of the flattening thing. So, like usual, I've already pre-measured everything. So we have all of our dry ingredients in this bowl, and then we have the butter, which I creamed a little bit before, and then now I have the peanut butter, the sugar, and the brown sugar in there. So we're going to cream that, and then once that's creamed, we're going to add our egg substitute, which is pumpkin, and then we'll add our dry ingredients. So let's get going. It already smells so good. I don't know about you, but I think peanut butter cookies are like the best cookies ever. But I also love peanut butter, so. I'm gonna add the pumpkin. And now we're gonna mix this for about a minute, and then we'll add our dry ingredients. Dump it all in. Alright, so that honestly looks very nice. It's actually a pretty nice texture. I want to add a little, like 1 tablespoon of milk, just to be on the safe side since I'm at high elevation, or high altitude. Alright, and just like that, they're ready. The dough now has to either go in the fridge for 35 minutes or freeze it for 20. I think we're just going to put it in the fridge because we have another obstacle to tackle. So this will give us some more time to make the other half. Now, if you're curious what I'm talking about, the best part, the part that makes peanut butter blossoms, is the chocolate, or more specifically the Hershey's. What we're going to do is make a ganache. And then we're going to put it in the fridge and kind of let it settle a little bit, and then we're going to pipe it out. I also have made some homemade Reese's cups. They still need some tweaking, but I'll make a video on that later. So we might put some of the Reese's cups on some of the cookies and then make the Hershey's Kisses. So the dough is chilling in the fridge. We have a timer going, and we're going to make the ganache. So I'm going to use some vegan dark chocolate chips, and then I'm going to use full fat coconut. So I have a scale, and it's zeroed out because we need 8 ounces of chocolate. I almost want to double this because this is not a lot of chocolate. To make the ganache, I did end up adding more chocolate chips because it just didn't look like a lot, and I want lots of chocolate. So I took a can of the whole fat and I just put, the recipe called for a cup, so I put that, so I measured it out, I put it in the saucepan and I put it on the stove on medium heat, and you kind of just let it melt / mix it around until you see steam coming off of it, and then you know that it is nice and hot to melt the chocolate. So I brought it over to this bowl and poured it over the chocolate, and I mixed. Now, as you can see, maybe I should have stuck with the 8 ounces of chocolate, but that just didn't look like much, I mean, it looks nice and chocolate. Alright, I think that is about as mixed as it will get. Now we're just going to stick it in the fridge and see how it starts to cool off and shape up, I guess. We're back, and now we are going to roll the dough and then put it in the sugar, coat it in the sugar, and then put it on the pan. Roll it into the ball, cover it in sugar. Stick it on the pan, and then we're just gonna make a little, that thing, the dent, I guess. I don't know why I can't think of the word. But, so that way when we pipe the chocolate on, hopefully it'll have something to kind of hold it steady. Yeah, so the cookies are super flat. And the ganache did not ganache. And that just seems to be the theme this year. But next year, I will succeed. I mean, the cookies are delicious. I tried a piece, and I think I cooked them slightly too long for my personal preference. Like, they're not burnt, they're just more crunchy, and personally I like chewier cookies. But they turned out really well for just peanut butter cookies. I might try to make these into peanut butter blossoms still. So I'm gonna call this it for today. I know, kind of a letdown, but I have great peanut butter cookies. So during that time, we're gonna freeze these, and then I'm either gonna try to find a different way. Like, I honestly might just make frosting and put that on, even just see if I can't find a peanut butter blossom specific recipe, because I'm not sure what the difference. I'm guessing there's maybe like not baking powder or baking soda. Obviously there's something different in those cookies to make them stay that shape, whereas these ones don't, but they're beautiful still. So worst case, we'll have delicious peanut butter cookies, and we'll make other peanut butter blossoms. Yeah, I just have to find a different recipe, I guess, and figure out the best way to make my own Hershey's Kisses. So I have a few ideas brewing, but I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry they did not turn into peanut butter blossoms. I don't remember what I'm making tomorrow. You'd think I'd be looking ahead, but stay tuned tomorrow. Hopefully the cookies will be more what they're supposed to be. But thank you all for watching, and I hope that you took something away from this, even if it was what not to do. But if you have any ideas for ways to make Hershey's Kisses, vegan Hershey's Kisses, let me know, because I would love to get ideas from people. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 6th day of 12 days of Christmas.